Sorry about that.
Here is our new Tempest Trials. Ice and Flame 4. Please tell me it's the last one. I was excited when it started, and now I'm not.
Something tells me it's not the last one.
There's a good reason why. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Yep, we'll get to that.
This time, Byleth tested Professor Robin Hyde deliver Sophia Nevada profits from among the bonus allies are available as part of a 5-star subject focus. Shush, shush, you mongrels. In Tempest Trials Plus, bonus allies will receive increased stats, but that's not all. They will also receive double EXP. All right, cool.
Easy bonus. I don't mind having Sophia again. I mean, I'm going to Byleth, but yeah.
Faye says, Robin's typically pretty calm and collected. I'm not usually so nervous when he's around. I will say the current Robin might possibly eat Faye. I don't know. He is a pretty big guy.
His quote in the trailer is literally "surprise your dinner." So
yes.
Chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Guys, if you look at it, Rhea's so big. I mean, she is a tall lady, but like the hat makes her even look so much more formidable.
As she
literally dwarfing Robin.
Guys, she's gorgeous.
So feeble.
Oh yeah.
Her neck is properly sized. That smile is so cute. Her hair looks great, and the costume.
Spiderweb girl.
And they even increased her booba size. Do you guys want a comparison between her and Base Sophia? Oh my goodness, Base Sophia was so bad. One of the worst launch arts in the entire game.
Yeah, that was.
I actually nothing against the artist, but I don't like their work in Faye. I don't like any of it. Emerald,
I don't blame you. I absolutely don't blame you. But I'm just glad Sophia is getting new arts. Between this and Resplendent, gets to show what Sophia was actually meant to look like, and not a giraffe.
I'm just glad she's human now. So
yeah.
Yes.
Looks
no more savannah mammals.
Half human.
Well, yeah. The other half.
All right. So our first reward, it begins on 18th, is why do I always do this for the first one? It's Sophia as a 4-star. Our second award is Odd Defense Wave.
Pretty alright.
Even defense wave is on Silas and somebody
We already
else.
have even defense wave
As a seal.
so
Not as a seal. I mean, as a C slot. Yeah. So if you want to do odd even defense wave, you can do that.
All right. Pretty sleeper, but okay, it is here. Our next is 5-star Sophia. I gotta check her out.
Oh.
And then shield session.
It's about time.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, guys. Shield session is so free.
That is a really good skill. Potentially.
So, you guys realize how often we suggest using blade session? Shield session is gonna be the exact same thing, but for defensive heroes, oh my god.
I don't know about that.
Pretty much,
really?
like, if you're using
easy
blade
to
session against
apply.
shield session, like blade session just gets stronger as shield session weakens, so it's a little strange.
And the one thing with shield session is that rally traps and whatnot will waste actions, and the shield session just gets naturally weaker. That
Well,
is
doesn't it start at 9?
It's 9, but if a unit rallies, now it's 6. If a unit refreshes, if another unit rallies, it's now 3.
Yeah,
So,
or
no,
if the 7th unit ends their turn with like the chain effect.
The reason why I like this is because in general, you don't fight the entire enemy team. If you fight even just 2 heroes, it's actually more worthwhile than using solo, because there's no positional issues.
Again, rallies waste actions. It doesn't matter how many units you fight, it matters how many units have ended their actions.
Yeah, sure. I know what you're saying, but you don't necessarily. Okay, look. Even if someone rallies, great. Now it's 6. It's still fine.
It's mostly when you double rally. That's when it just becomes problematic. And in and if you're using it in Ether Raids, it's not going to work. It's not going to work in Ether Raids. But
I personally think it's best on ARD. Like, for example, you're trying to get them to like make your unit like as tanky as possible. They have to like use their actions to whittle it down, I suppose.
Yeah, in ARD it would make sense because then you have to waste actions in order to get rid of some of that defense, or else you're gonna have to deal with it.
I'm confused by you guys. I think it's an excellent seal.
I think it's an excellent seal, but it's a little harder to slap on than Blade Session.
Yes, I would agree with that. It's still good, but
I don't know about that. I would use an Ether Raids offense. It's just, I like, for me, it's just Using solo is hard. Using Fortress Defense Res, you lose attack. Like, it's the best middle ground.
Bracing stance does exist.
Bracing stance is consistent.
But it's 4 stats. So, which, in other words, you could let 3 actions go, couldn't you?
2. And then it becomes worse.
Okay. Whatever, it's close enough. The entire point of the session skills was there's risk and reward allowed there, and I personally think it's worthwhile. So I respect the seal. I like that seal, actually. So I'm going to try using it. But yeah, it's not visible stats, guys, so just keep that in mind. So it's not a solve for like Wyvern Flight or Pegasus Flight, unfortunately. But it's still good for a lot of heroes.
Yeah, make no mistake, no matter how much I diss on it, I still think it's one of the best sacred seals we have, just because of how much potential it has. It's just that it's not as easy to use as Blade Session, so don't just slap it on any tank and expect them to go wild.
Alright, Sophia time. Cobweb Prophet. She looks really cute. She has a really anime girly face. A half-dragon priestess from Nevada, she has come to the Harvest Festival accompanied by her spider friend, appears in Fire Emblem the Binding Blade, and Spider Plush Plus. Oh, so that's what you were talking about. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is over 75% at start combat, grants attack +5 to unit, inflicts attack -5 on foe, and inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack during combat. Congratulations, Blue Tomes got yet another S tier tome. Instead of healing, you have guard, and for some heroes that is much more worthwhile because some heroes literally do not take damage, and some heroes do not have access to, like, healing is nice and all, but if you come out of battle taking like 5 damage, you're just like, oh well, you know, who cares? Whereas, yeah, or there's Fatal Smoke, so it doesn't do anything anyways, but having the ability to guard is just so important in comparison. This way you can use like Unity plus Stance, which is something that you were alluding to, and the crazy thing is, this guard, unlike Stance skills, could be both phases.
It is, both phases. It's not like it's the worst player phase condition. It's as long as the foe is pretty
over 75, yeah.
Yeah, 75. It's not bad. It's like this springy weapon.
It's literally a perf condition. Like that's the kind of thing you would expect.
Oh crap! I just realized.
Huh?
It's literally perfect on Ileana because she's a Halloween hero, and this is a Halloween weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
But I wasn't spoiled yet, you bastards.
I mean, I was kind of alluding to it yesterday because I figured it was going to happen.
Yeah,
anyways,
that's true.
But yeah.
No. Funny. The best blue tome in the game is literally a stuffed spider.
I don't know. I still like the pack blooms or bloom tomes in general, but
bloom tomes are amazing. Bloom tomes are amazing, though. This might be one of it's second best at least. At least. So no, this is huge. And like you said, Ileana will be perfect for it going forward. So yeah,
I like the look of it way more than the Bloom Tome.
So. On Ileana especially.
For Ileana, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. So yeah, looks like now you have your options, and Vengeful Fighter does look a little more appealing now.
It does, chat. All right, I am really excited about this then. Unfortunately, Ileana can't have access to it without foddering off Sophia. But then again, what are you going to do with your Grails? She's kind of meant to be foddered off. We'll get to her stats later, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So.
And the rest of her fodder as well.
Yeah. Ardent Sacrifice. Attack Res 4. Oh my.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, guys. Sophia, S tier fodder. And to be clear, she's actually just really good as a unit because her base kit's so good. But attack Res form, if it was only on Zane before, right?
Yep.
Which is hard to get. Wait, really?
Wow.
This is another Halloween hero.
Yeah, another Halloween hero with attack Res form. Funky.
Yeah, funky. But basically, if you don't need the Unity stats, right? Of like, hey, if you're penalized, you get these stats and it's magnified. If you don't need that, attack res form is perfect. And obviously, like, if you use Slick Fighter, Unity doesn't do as much as attack res form could possibly do because Unity caps out 5 attack, 5 res, whereas attack res form can go up to 7 attack, 7 res. So there are some arguments for it, but as a whole, that's actually really useful.
Yeah. Now, of course, you can't take it and plush, but...
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. You gotta make your sacrifices.
What the heck? She even has sap.
Yeah.
She's so good.
This is actually... I mean, Saburez is unstolen, but this is such a good unit for a Grail. Like,
I know, but...
very dense fodder.
There's 3 good skills, not even like sleepers. They're straight up good. Like, if you have no... Guys, form skills are slept on, I feel like, because they're not that accessible, but they've been becoming more accessible because of Tempest Trial Heroes.
Yep.
So, consider using them in your A slots if you don't have anything else better. But yeah, this is really... And Sabotage Res, man, that's... You could potentially take Attack Res Form and Sabotage Res together, which for most heroes would actually make a good combination.
Yep.
Wait, how do you take it together?
Solon.
You just kill Solon. Yeah.
Okay, that's strange. Okay.
I mean, why not?
But, I mean, you only need one 5-star unit. Yeah. That's the point.
You don't need, and Solon is one of those units you just one off him, and it's pretty much okay.
Literally, you just take the one copy of Solon and use him if you're going to, and then the rest are all fodder for the most part.
Is this because you find him attractive, Evan?
Absolutely not.
So, okay, moving on. Absolutely, there was nothing else there.
All right, and then she says, "We never did anything like this back in my village in Nevada, so all of this is quite the shock." Yes. No kidding. All right, guys. So what do you think of our new Tempest Trials? Oh, you said there's a reason for it to not be the last. Is it because it's add one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the
Yep.
So there will be a 5th one.
Okay. Well, I hope this ends with a marriage between Niffle and Muspel. I think they make a great pairing together. Their artist is the same, and those two kind of look so edgy and stylish that they would make a good couple. And then I want Bjorn to marry Legjorn. I think that's the only fitting thing. And then everything's solved in peace, love, and lesbians.
That would be nice, but I think...